we're going to give you our top 8 money moves for couples to get into 2024 and change your life, okay? With these moves, you're going to make more money, save more money, get out of debt faster, enjoy financial peace and security, and experience greater financial intimacy with your spouse. Heck, you might even lose those stubborn last 10 or 15 pounds and increase your energy level so you can get more done in less time.
Oh, wow. Seriously? Making these 8 money moves can do all of that?
Well, maybe not the stubborn belly fat part, but just about everything else. It's going to change your life, okay?
Well, huddle up, team. We are John and Tara Thorman, the money coaches, and we are on a mission here at Financial Success Coach to help you improve your relationship with money and with your spouse so you can achieve financial success and live the life of your dreams. Be sure to crush the like button, share the video, subscribe to our channel so we can help more people win their money games.
That's right. It's all about winning your money game. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. Put me in, coach.
All right, let's dig right into this. Again, top 8 money moves for 2024. Number 1, commit to communicate. Man, this is so important. We all have the ability to improve our communication, right? In terms of frequency and honesty and integrity, right? In our communication, we can do better. And I'm telling you, if you do better with your spouse and communicate more effectively, you're going to dramatically change your life. So what we want to encourage here with to communicate is to set up money dates.
Yeah.
A time, maybe it's once a week or bi-weekly or at least one time per month where you and your spouse or your partner get together and you talk about money. Now, this is not a drama-filled experience, okay? And this is not a long thing,
Right.
but you got to take a few minutes, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and get an update, check in with each other, go over how are you doing towards your spending and savings goals, right? Get authentic, be real, get in touch with how you think and feel and how you're behaving with money. Maybe if there's some triggers popping up that you're aware of, but communicate and talk through that. You got any ideas or tips you want to encourage people with?
Probably a late night talk about it is not your best.
Bad idea.
Earlier in the day is better. And just to prepare your mind to have that. And regularly at the same time, weekly.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, right. Create the habit. But I love that. Don't do it after like 9 o'clock, maybe 8 o'clock. Like have a cutoff because you need to have peace and calmness and get ready for sleep. And you want to review your wins for the day and what you want to do tomorrow. Do not get into a money conversation late at night. Perfect. That's a great idea, honey. Okay. Number 2, eliminate wasteful spending and create a spending plan together, right?
I love that. Yeah.
This is about intentionality, okay? And what we want to encourage you to do is to decide and direct ahead of time, decide and direct where your money is going to go so
together.
Together. Yep. Decide and direct together where your money is going to go so it aligns with your values, your beliefs, and your priorities. Right?
What you've decided for your family. Basically, this is AKA your budget.
Right. Some people call it a budget. I just don't like the word. It's got a lot of baggage.
But I love that. Eliminate wasteful spending.
Yeah. And you have it because if things creep up, right? Like all these subscriptions and memberships and crazy stuff. So that's number 2, eliminate wasteful spending and create a spending plan together. All right. Number 3, why don't you go over number 3? What's this one?
Increase your income and optimize your cash flow.
That's right. Man, making more money will solve a whole load of your problems, okay? So figure out how you can increase your income, but optimize your cash flows. Virtually no one is doing this, okay? And there's things you can do legitimately to optimize your cash flow so your money goes further. It gets more done for you, okay? So we want to examine cash flow, the movement of your money. We want to look at inflows, outflows, and overflows, right? This has to do with the velocity of money. You always want to keep your money moving. As soon as it stops moving, it dies, right? And if you will, I want to encourage you, picture it this way. I got 2 illustrations for you. Number 1, your favorite grand hotel probably has a revolving door.
Yeah.
Right? So money can go in and money can come out. Money can go in and money can come out. you can keep the flow going, right? Keep your money flowing. You don't want it to go in like paying off a whole bunch extra on your mortgage, because then that cash flow's done. Like it's not moving anymore, right? It's dead equity. It's tied up and you can't use it. So the dead equity part, think about the Dead Sea, right? The water, your cash flows flowing from, the Sea of Galilee through the Jordan River into the Dead Sea, and then it stops because it's the lowest point. It doesn't move out. And what happens is it dies. There's nothing living in the Dead Sea, okay? And we don't want that happening with your money. Keep the money moving, right? So increase income. So number 3, increase income, optimize cash flow. There's all kinds of strategies for that. Number 4, and I love this.
To start a giving plan. So good.
So good. And I love this. Tony Robbins says the secret to living is giving. And you have really helped me out this year a bunch with giving. So thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's been wonderful. And it is transformative, right?
Yeah, and I like that. It's creating the habit of giving.
Right. You want to do it regularly, like consistently. So create the habit. It's a positive habit, positive momentum. The amount doesn't matter. What matters is the habit. Just start doing it and you'll start to see the benefits. I mean, heck, it can be giving somebody a $10 gift card to their favorite store for something to show your appreciation, your love, your thinking of them. It doesn't have to be a lot. The holidays are a great time for that, but I'm telling you, just the intentionality of doing that, giving, will change your life.
That's right.
Okay, so that was number 4. Start a giving plan. Number 5.
Automate your savings and fund your peace of mind account.
There is nothing that compares to peace of mind.
That's right.
Right? Man, in our darkest days, we had no peace. Like it was terrible. And we made a decision to stop it. And then we were not going to let anything get in the way of our peace.
That's right.
Right? Transformative. So automate your savings. Okay, so that it happens automatically. When you get cash in, money's going right into your peace of mind account. And we prefer that term over emergency fund because that's too much drama.
Right.
Right, too much drama. Peace of mind account. You can buy your peace of mind a little bit at a time. Every time you get cash flow in, put some away into your peace of mind account. You're buying your peace of mind every time you do that. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
And start with a goal that you can believe and can get after. So quickly get at least 3 months of your expenses, what it takes you to live, put into that peace of mind account, and ideally, 6 months. If you're young, because as you age, you want to increase that.
Right.
By the time you're ready to retire, you really should be looking at having 3 to 5 years of your monthly expenses in a peace of mind account, somewhere where it's not at risk of dramatic market losses or stuff like that. That's your volatility shield, your buffer. And so when you're young, get to 6 months as soon as you can. If you can't believe for that right now because it's too big of a number, pick 3 months, but get after it. But as you age, as you go through your financial life cycle, you want to increase that so that when your financial independence comes up or your retirement date comes up, you got at least 3 years, okay, as your shield and buffer. Next.
Oh, that's awesome.
Number 6.
Protect yourself from financial losses and devastation.
And devastation. Oh my gosh, that's a dramatic term right there.
Yeah, it is.
This is risk management, okay? Life is full of risk. There's risk everywhere you turn around, right? There's risk sitting in your living room and watching television. Yeah, because a robber could show up, right? There's stories about airplanes crashing into people's homes and killing them, and they were just sitting there watching TV. So honestly, there is risk in life everywhere. And what we want to do is help you manage all the financial risks that are in your life. And you're not aware of them all. Like there's risks right now, like you could lose your job, right? Or someone could steal your car, or there's financial risks right now. But as you go through your financial life cycle, there's other risks. There's risks in the future for longevity, for healthcare, for stock market risk, for inflation risk, for taxation risk, there's all kinds of financial risks on the horizon that you're not paying any attention to, and they get bigger as you age. So there's ways to avoid some risks. There's ways to reduce the severity potentially of some risks. And there's ways where you can transfer that risk. So you don't take it, you don't own it anymore, you transfer it. And we've got to take risk management seriously. We got to protect yourself from the financial risks in life.
Yes.
Okay? So that's number 6. What's number 7, babe?
To grow your investments.
Yes. This is asset management, right? So we want you to be able to invest into higher quality assets, right? Invest in assets that can give you income. So you're not dependent on actively working a job anymore. You get to a place where your investments, your portfolio will give you the income, or your businesses will give you the income, and you don't have to actively work in a job 8 to 5 or whatever every day for that income. Okay. So asset management, invest into higher quality assets to produce more cash flow or have the ability to earn higher returns, appreciate in greater value, and at the same time, reduce the amount of risk and exposure that you have, right? And what's really critical here is you're probably familiar with return on investment, ROI, but there's another ROI that we have to consider, and it'll help you accelerate your returns and become wealthy faster. And that's ROI, but it's return of investment, okay? How quickly can you get your money back from the investment and still keep the investment, but then take that and invest it again to get another investment?
Yeah, that's good.
Return on investment and return of investment, super critical. All right, number 7. No, that was number 7. Number 8.
Deal with your debt management.
Deal with your debt, right? We are in a debt economy, and you've probably got debt. You might have a lot of debt. It's okay. We need a plan now to deal with that debt and get out of debt, especially the high interest rate debt.
But I love that you just said you might have a lot of debt and it's okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world. No judgment,
Right.
right? I mean, that's the world we grew up in, and so we got to understand that and change our thinking and our behaviors.
That's right.
We can get out of debt, okay?
Yes.
And you know what? Some people don't ever get out of debt because it's good debt. It's tied to a income producing asset.
Right.
So they have leverage to build wealth faster. Not all debt is not the same, okay? And so we got to really understand that and put that into the right perspective. I hate it when people say all debt is evil and you got to get out of debt as quickly as possible, because it's just not the case, right? Debt is a financial tool. Now, it's a power tool, okay? It's not an old-fashioned hand tool.
Right.
It's a power tool, and you got to learn how to use it, or you can cut your hand off.
That's right.
Right?
And some do.
And some do. But understand the financial tools and how to use them properly to your advantage, especially when you're young, when you're in your accumulation years, and you're willing to accept, more risk in order to build wealth. Power tool is debt. That's leverage to acquire revenue producing assets. Okay. But if you got high interest rate credit card debt, high interest rate, any kind of debt, you want to get rid of that because that stuff's killer, right? Get rid of the high interest rate debt as soon as you can and try to reduce your payments so that you can free up more money to put to work. Because here's one thing that I really like. I think I heard this from Myron Golden.
Yeah, he's so good.
Don't focus on getting out of debt, because if you're out of debt, you're still at zero. Who wants to be at zero? What are you working towards, right? You don't want to focus on zero. You want to focus on the goal, which is financial freedom. So focus on how do you produce assets that are going to generate the income you want so you're financially free. Getting debt free or a certain amount of debt eliminated is on the journey. But I don't want you focused on zero. Focus on the real ultimate objective, which is how can you acquire more assets that'll produce income and appreciate in value. That's more important. Okay. And that was it. That was all 8.
That's awesome.
All right. So here's a bonus. Okay. Call it number 9, but here's a bonus. If you're stuck, get help. Okay. Actually, the wise get help. The wise get a coach. The people that want to collapse time frames and get more done in a smaller, shorter period of time, they get a coach. They get someone to inspire, encourage, hold them accountable, help them stay focused, to do the right things at the right time. Get a money coach to get you unstuck. Get a money coach to help you set goals that are going to inspire and motivate you to go get it done faster.
That's right.
right? Okay, guys, 2024, man, we're just days away. This is our last video of 2023. It's been quite a journey, quite a ride, but we're excited about 2024, and we're excited about changing our financial life and helping you do exactly the same.
That's right.
And
Because
you can change your life. You can. We know you can, and we want to encourage you to do that. So
That's right.
be sure, please, if you would, give us a like on this video, share it with someone you care about, and be sure to subscribe to the channel. We look forward to seeing you on the next video in 2024.